So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Acting with his back here, Swift. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the air yet again, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, The first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Come on. Pat the street.
They put Wilson in motion. Pushed out to his left. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Blue, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bears nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. And he will score. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Milton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk. Mustang 90.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target.
Hold the ready.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18. 5. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Oh, the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Get it. Vikings. Ready.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He finds Scott Miller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Milton. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal. Tackle made and about the 5-yard line.
That's another.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Throwing again, Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A 6-yard loss on the
What
play.
started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
He's got it at the 3.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Result of the play is a turnover on
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Gervon Dexter in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, a give to Blue. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season.
we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 50, 18 Rattler, 18. Ready?
Throwing is Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready?
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He'll let one go down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
That's from the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the handoff, Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air, it's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Milton. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
At the Bears, 18 yards.
Throwing again is Milton. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Try and throw with Milton. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take possession.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's got it! And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
What's up?
On second down, it's Williams. Into space and caught by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What is up?
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
Complete to number 15, Odunze.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the 18.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
6-yard line.
What is up?
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Brought down behind
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
What is up?
Here's Williams now to throw. This one intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Santos to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Milton now to throw on first and 10. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down.
Here we go. Shot.
A gain of 15.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Check, man. Check, man. Come on. Come on. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Here we go. Let's go.
The throw once more. Here's Milton. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
To the air once more is Milton. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one off the left upright, but it bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point.
For Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
18, pioneer.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. Up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And out of the gun is Milton. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Okay, ready? Go! Get it! 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That is taken at the 10. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28.
We're going to run it here with Manunga. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31.
From the 31, here is second down and 7.
What is up?
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Bears first down. First and 10.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
27 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Milton now on first and 10. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Milton now to throw on first and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
On the give, it is Monunga. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here comes 3rd and 6. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score. Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Let it go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.